Right, so a bit of a mailbag video. So I've got quite a few items here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 things I think. So we'll get started. Also, I should mention I have a Patreon page and stuff like that. So if you're interested in supporting me to help me buy things like this for mailbag, then please go to Patreon and support me. The links are in my About section up in the top of the page there and in the description. And I also have YouTube, not YouTube. I also have PayPal donation option as well. So if you want to donate with PayPal, one-off or ongoing even, you can do that too. Much appreciated if you want to do that and help support me. It'd be nice to get a little bit extra money to pay for these things for your entertainment. Right, now let's get started. Right, let's start with one of these first. Let's see what we got. Right, so these are USB 2 cables. How long are they? I think they're 5 meters. I don't remember exactly. Yeah, there we go, 5 meter USB cable. So I've got 2 of those. I did do some other ones previously in one of my other videos, or maybe beginning of this one, but I'm not sure it works out. Some which I bought locally, these ones from AliExpress. So I'll chuck links down below. But again, well, actually I probably won't bother. USB cables, so you can get them anywhere, you know. I don't need to put links for that. Okay, next thing. Aha, alright, another Banggood item. So I'll probably be doing a video on this as well. What do we have? So this has been given to me for free from Banggood. I've got them there. This one doesn't reflect. For purpose of review, so I shall, when I do the review part, I shall declare that properly and put a little thing in the bottom of the corner and screen and stuff like that. This is a mailbag section, so that doesn't really matter right now. And power adapter. What's that? 12 volt, 1 amp. Center positive DC, 2.1mm jack, yeah, standard stuff. Let's have a look. What's in here? This cam, and what's this model here? Which one was this? Does it say? I think it does. Fortunate stickers over it. It's got 3.6mm lens. Default admin login stuff, so yeah, 3.6mm lens, and it's an IP camera. Now the idea of this was to use that with the network video recorder, which I also got from Banggood a short time ago. So yeah, IP camera. There we go. Nice little base. Pivoting base, nice hinging on it, and you can put it just anywhere you want it. It's pretty cool. And yeah, same details as on the outside of the box, so that's all fine. So I'll be doing a review on that at some point once I get a bit of time, which should be soon, hopefully. Still got some mailbag stuff here in the corner from the last time. Right, okay. Obviously, Banggood stuff. I'll be sticking links in below for that. I'm going to be doing a proper review on them later on. Ah yes, finally. This has been a mission, I tell you. Just some little circlip pliers, right? Just little circuit pliers from AliExpress. Now this, they had to send them to me twice. First time it came to the country, and then got sent back. It seems they don't know how to use postcodes. Postal Service doesn't seem to know how to use postcodes. Postcode tells them exactly where I am. They get, you know, all I need is the road name and the postal code, and they can get it to me, because there is only one road name of my road in my postcode. It seems that that's beyond the postal service in New Zealand. Too many idiots working in it, it would seem. So things come and go to the wrong areas. They go to other parts of the country with the same road, even though the postcode's different and the city's different, and I don't live there. Anyway, so yeah. Anyway, so these finally turned up. They got sent back to China, and the seller resent them to me. So I don't think they're particularly great quality. They were quite cheap, but at least they finally arrived. Now the reason for these was doing things like, no, not this one, but there's other types which you got like pins on them. What here? Hold on. No, that's not the right type either. I'll try and find a radio pin there anyway. So he's got like a wash. It's got a nut with slots on each side of it. The idea is to try and use this to get them undone. That's the plan anyway. I still try and find a proper spanner, but this will probably do the job. Okay, at least it finally arrived. That's a good thing. Let's get this box out of the way. It's from Oris, so I'll give you one guess what's in here. Let's pause a second. Keep it down to 5 minutes each time. So let's have a look. Let's get a bit of paper out of the way. You don't want to see where I live. Mind you, even the postal service can't figure it out, so I don't know. Right. And here is a bunch of capacitors. So when I'm working on that Fluke, I realised that hey, I need a whole bunch of actual capacitors and I just don't have them. So I've decided to stock up on actual capacitors. Right, so various values there. So I know someone wanted to put in that Fluke, which I just didn't have. I'm going to go through each one. They're just capacitors, not exciting. If I had less to do, then maybe I would. Okay, next thing. This might be another Banggood thing, maybe. Not sure. Ordered a few things from there. Yes, it is. And here's the proof. Right, so again, another thing from Banggood, free of charge. This is for review, which I'll be doing later on again. I'll be chucking a link down below as well. It's a, is that a splitter or the other one? Which way around is that going? Yeah, I did get a splitter and a combiner. I think that is a combiner. Could be a splitter. I can't which way around this goes. Anyway, it's a PoE device. I think that was a splitter. So you got Ethernet cable coming in, goes to the camera and the power. No, it must be a no. It can't be a splitter, can it? If it's a splitter, it'd be a socket on there. So that's a combiner. That's a combiner. So Ethernet in, power in, PoE out. Right, there we go. Makes sense. I think I'd ordered. I thought I asked for 2 of those. Maybe I didn't. I can't look. I'm pretty sure I ordered the other one as well. I ordered both types. So yeah. So again, I'll be doing a Banggood review on that stuff once I get the chance. Right, next thing. Yeah. Silica Gel Packs. Now this isn't quite what I was expecting. Yes, I wanted silica gel, but what I was expecting was sealed sachets. And so when you want to use one, you open a sachet up and chuck the thing in there. Because like this, you have to keep them dry, or dry them before you use them. Yeah. Not sure how I'm going to manage that. Anyway, yeah, that's probably a mistake. They were cheap. I think it's like $2 or something stupid like that. It wasn't much at all. Alright, UT source. I have an idea what's in here. If I can get into it. Or is that the best way or not? Yes, it's the top. Oh, come on. I'll come back. Right, I'm in. It's got a flap on it. Okay. Let's see what's in here. What's this? Advertising thing. That's why I don't need that. So, these are 2N1711s. Now, these I purchased for the Fluke, thinking I might need these. Before I realised they weren't the original parts. I already replaced that part with a BZY something or other. I don't know exactly what it was now, but yeah, so these are just little yeah, 3 watt, I think 3 watt transistors basically. So at least now I've got some of those to use if I need to use any more. So these are 2N1711s, and as you replace some other parts I cannot remember offhand right now. Okay, next thing. Nothing too exciting here, just some DC jacks, some chassis mount 2.1mm jacks. Again, I'll chuck links down below for these. These are for you from AliExpress. There you go. Complete with nuts and stuff in there too, so that's all fine. Again, it's just stocking up in all bits and pieces. You know, amount of times I wished I had one when I needed to use one, and I just haven't had one, so it comes in handy. Right. Last thing. If I can get into it. Oh yeah. Now I actually already have a iPhone battery charger and substitution unit. Right, so you plug it into the phone, you can power the phone, get it all connected and stuff like that. I think I've done it in one of my videos quite a while ago. Actually, I've done it on and showed it being used, and I think I've done it in part of the Mailbag as well. So I thought, well, I'll get a updated version, because this does 4G, 4S, 5G, 5C, 5S, 5SE, 6G, 6 Plus, 6S, 6S Plus, 7G and 7 Plus. Doesn't do the 8. One I've got only goes up to 5. Yeah, only does up to the 5. Doesn't do the 6. So I thought I'll get a newer version of it. Same style. That's probably from the same place. The other one's had like a little box that runs on instead. But okay, got backing foam on there. So got USB power, and you can plug the battery in. That's the idea. You can plug the battery into it and charge it up. And there's also a activation button here, so you can use that to initiate charging. I think we've got a storage type battery where it's dead and doesn't want to start charging. I think you can use that to try and rejuvenate it. Yeah, there you go. Usage tip. The input voltage do not exceed 5 volt. Suggestion: only one battery charge. In other words, don't do more than one at a time. The right digital watch shows the electric voltage. Okay, digital display up here. Don't really know if you can get it in there. But there's a display up here, volts and amps. And left digital table shows the current. Oh, the right and left. There we go. Turn light after full charge. Okay, so it lights up when it's fully charged up. So can I? I've only got a USB here set up to show you, but It's yeah, it's, no. I'm sure you'll see me doing it one day when I'm doing some iPhone work. Alright, so that's Mailbag for now. Don't forget, if you want to support me through Patreon or through PayPal, links are in the description and in my About section in the top of the YouTube channel. I'd love to have some more patrons. I only have one right now, who naturally I appreciate having, but I'd like to get a few more and just help support the channel. So if you're interested in, you know, even $1, it will help. You know, if you get 100 people give me $1 a month, I could buy more stuff, more toys. Anyway, right, some more Mailbag video. I've got half a dozen things here, so let's get started with the RS ones. Get those out of the way. Paperwork out of the way. And it's in bags. Right, well, what we got? Axial caps, and axial caps. So, like I said, I'm stocking up on stuff right now. I seem to be needing axial caps on a lot of the test gear I'm repairing, so I'm just going to stock up a little bit on those and actually have some in stock, because generally I don't have them. Let's see. Now these are handy if you're doing RJ45 connectors on like Ethernet cables and stuff like that. Now these are actually these little protector sheaths, so once you've done the cable, I don't have one around. So you know, you can get ones which you put on the cable first, then you put the plug on, then you slide it down onto the back of the plug, right? But if you happen to forget to do that, like I tend to do, then you can get these, which are little clips which you can then clip on afterwards. Now I haven't used these before. I saw them and I thought, that looks like a good idea. So they just clip over the back of the plug and allows you to have that protector on there and strain relief and stuff like that, you know. So you know, if you happen to forget to put it on in the first place, like I said, like I tend to do. So now I've got some of those. So that's very handy. Okay, I'll be putting links in, of course, for these items. For this one here, that would be from AliExpress. Here's some very thin wire. Now this is resistance wire. I purchased this for doing the repairs to the Fluke 5200A, 5200A we want to call it, the AC voltage calibrator, where this resistor here is knackered because someone stuffed it. Right, not me, someone. Like it when I got it. So if you haven't seen this before, then look at my Fluke videos. I'm currently doing a series. There's going to be quite a few. I think I've got 4 episodes already published, and I've got like 2 more sitting there waiting to go, kind of thing. I've got more to do after that, certainly. Anyway, this is a precision resistor inside that Fluke, and it is stuffed. Now I bodged together a resistor, but I wasn't happy with it, so I purchased some resistance wire with the idea of probably rewinding this here, strip that wire off originally, put some new wire on, and try and set it to the correct resistance, and hope that it is kind of like the original. I don't know if that's going to happen or not. It's going to be a tedious job, so I purchased a couple of different ones. This one's quite thin, but I wasn't quite sure what thickness I'm going to need. So anyway, moving on. That's smaller than I thought it was going to be. This is from Banggood, provided to me free of charge by Banggood. Again, it's one of the things I've asked them for recently. So it's small. It's a bit bigger than this, but that's fine. It'll do the job. It's a little mic guard. So the idea with this is you put it inside, well, in front of your microphone, and get that around. So it's screwed in, just like it's screwed in. It is. Interesting. So you mount this in front of your microphone. It's like a guard, so you can't blow on the microphone and cause it to make, you know, like kind of sounds. So yeah, I'll see. I don't know if that works. We'll try it. I'll just try it with them without. But as this is fairly cheap. It's like a few dollars or something, $3 or $4 from Banggood. So I'll probably do a review on this in more detail. So like I said, that's free from Banggood. Didn't cost me anything. And the last thing. What was going over 5 minutes, so my audio might start going out of sync. Right. And this is from RS, and these are LM318N. Why did I buy those? I wanted a different package type. Was it? I think I got these if I couldn't get the correct package. That's right, these are the backup. Right, these are for the Fluke as well. The ones in the Fluke are a round package, T99 or TO99 or something, I think the packages, and these are the same part but a different package. So these, if I have to, I can put these on a bit of perth board and wire them into the circuit, and at least it'll work as original, as good as the original part, but it just be on the adapter. I'm hoping I don't have to do that though. I think I've actually found some parts. So right, that's it. Done for the time being. Catch you later. Don't forget to subscribe, all that sort of stuff as well. I keep forgetting to say that recently. Remember to subscribe if you like the videos. Not necessarily just a mailbag. I mean, some people don't like mailbag videos, but like the repair videos, or you know, whatever I'm doing, playing around with, be electronics or fixing a bit of a car or whatever. Subscribe if you're interested in that kind of thing, and seeing we going through troubleshooting process and diagnosing faults and methods of troubleshooting. That's the other thing I tend to do as well. Like if I'm going through like the Fluke, I'm showing you how I'm diagnosing the faults and tracking down where the problems are, what I'm doing to substitute signals and that kind of thing. So if you're interested in seeing that kind of stuff, remember to click the subscribe button down there and click the bell icon as well to get notified. Catch you later.